Imagine a stretch of the Pacific Ocean so treacherous it's called the Devil's Sea. Ships vanish without a trace, planes disappear mid-flight, and ancient legends whisper of dragons lurking in the depths. This is the Dragon's Triangle, a maritime mystery that rivals the Bermuda Triangle. Is it nature's fury or something far darker? Welcome to Untold Mysteries, where today we're diving into the chilling history, eerie disappearances, and spine-tingling theories behind this haunted patch of ocean. Grab your life jacket because we're sailing into the unknown. Chapter 1. Historical context. Let's set sail to the Western Pacific, just off Japan's rugged coast. Picture a triangle stretching from Tokyo's neon glow to the remote Bonin Islands, then down to the Mariana Trench's shadowy depths, a sprawling patch of ocean alive with secrets. They call it the Dragon's Triangle, or the Devil's Sea, a name that surfaced in the 1950s when ships started disappearing like ghosts in the fog. This isn't just any stretch of water, it's a wild, untamed beast, perched on the edge of the Pacific Ring of Fire, where the Earth's crust churns and volcanoes simmer beneath the waves. Imagine the scene. Towering waves crash against jagged cliffs. Typhoons howl with winds that shred sails, and currents twist like serpents from the 𝒂𝒐𝒊𝒆𝒔 Trench, a chasm so deep it could swallow mountains. This is nature at its rawest. Beautiful, brutal, and unpredictable. Japan's sailors have feared it for centuries, their lore whispering of dragons, mythical beasts said to rule the seas, dragging the unwary to watery graves. By the mid-20th century, the world takes notice. Ships vanish, planes drop silent, and the Dragon's Triangle earns its sinister nickname. It's a maritime graveyard, a Pacific counterpart to the Bermuda Triangle, but with a Japanese twist. Dragons, not just devils, lurking in the tales. The stage is set, a place where history meets mystery, where the ocean's fury and human curiosity collide. Ready to hear what's gone missing? Buckle up, this gets wild. Chapter 2. Tales of the Lost. Now let's dive into the heart of the mystery, the vanishings that made the Dragon's Triangle infamous. It's 1952. A Japan Airlines plane takes off from Tokyo, headed for Hokkaido with 31 souls aboard, passengers chatting, pilots scanning the clouds. Then, poof, it's gone. No distress call, no wreckage, just silence over the Pacific. Search crews scour the waves, planes buzzing low, ships cutting through churning seas. Nothing. It's like the ocean swallowed it whole, leaving families staring at an empty sky. Fast forward to 1954. The fishing boat 𝒍𝒍𝒅 sets out near Tokyo. 10 crew, nets ready, expecting a week's haul. They never come back, lost to the mist without a trace. No SOS, no debris, just a void where their lives should be. Then, 1978, the cargo ship 𝒍𝒍𝒅, loaded with timber from Vancouver, steaming toward Osaka. It's a big freighter, sturdy, crewed by seasoned sailors. 1 minute it's there, the next, gone. Canada and Japan launch a massive search. Ships crisscrossing the triangle, helicopters slicing the air. Nada, not a plank, not a whisper. And in 1981, the fishing boat Daihachi Daiichi Maru heads out. A routine trip, nets dragging through the waves. It disappears like smoke, no trace despite days of searching. Rescue boats rise and fall with the waves, crews calling out into the wind, but the ocean offers no answers, only endless water and unanswered questions. These aren't isolated flukes. Dozens of vessels, big and small, have blinked out here since the 50s. Some say over 700 in a century. Each loss piles on the mystery. A chorus of "where'd they go?" echoing over the waves. The ocean's hiding something, but what? Let's chase the theories. Chapter 3. Theories and explanations. So, what's swallowing these ships and planes? Picture the Dragon's Triangle in typhoon season, May to October, when the Pacific turns into a monster. Waves tower 30 meters high, walls of water smashing anything in their path, winds howling at 200 kilometers an hour, tearing masts like twigs. This is no gentle sea, it's a battleground, part of the Ring of Fire, where underwater volcanoes rumble, spewing heat and gas that can churn the surface into chaos. Imagine a fishing boat caught in the roar, sails shredded, crew clinging to rails as the ocean roars like a dragon awakened. Then there's the currents, wild, twisting rivers from the 𝒂𝒐𝒊𝒆𝒔 Trench, a 10,000-meter abyss nearby. Picture them grabbing a ship, dragging it off course faster than a captain can blink, wreckage swept miles away before anyone knows it's gone. Scientists nod. Typhoons and currents could explain it, a natural trap for the unwary. But some sailors whisper more. Imagine a compass spinning like a top, needles dancing as if bewitched. Some say volcanic iron messes with navigation, though GPS laughs that off today. Still, old tales linger of lost bearings in the fog. But here's where it gets juicy. Some speculate speculate about a military cover-up, secret Cold War drills between Japan and the US, or even a submarine accidentally sinking a boat, all buried under layers of secrecy. No proof, just whispers, but it's a tasty twist. Then the wild stuff. Extraterrestrials. Could a UFO be to blame? Envision lights cutting through the waves, a plane plucked from the sky in an instant. A sci-fi scenario with no proof but endless fascination. Or time warps, ships slipping through a rip, spat out centuries later, crew long gone. A sailor's log from decades ago tells a chilling tale. The compass spun wildly, the sea turned black, and then nothing. No one's found it, but it chills the spine. Science says nature's the beast. Typhoons, currents, volcanoes. But the lack of wreckage keeps the weird alive. What's your bet? Storm or something stranger? Let's see how Japan's woven this into its soul. Chapter 4. Cultural Impact. Dragons in the Mind. The Dragon's Triangle isn't just a place, it's a legend carved into Japan's heart. Ancient fishermen gather around fires, sharing stories of ryu, dragons, that ripple through the night like shadows on the waves. These aren't cuddly myths, they're sea gods, scales glinting as they coil around boats, pulling them under with a flick of a tail. Locals call it Ma no Umi, the Devil's Sea. Long before the 50s, a cursed patch you don't sail unless you're desperate. Imagine a village elder warning, stay ashore, or the dragon takes you, his voice trembling with centuries of fear. Fast forward, Japan's media grabs it. Picture grainy TV specials, the Devil's Sea Unsolved. Actors in sailor gear vanish into fog, spooky music swelling, movies painted as a haunted abyss, sea monsters lurking in the deep. It's not as famous as the Bermuda Triangle globally, but in Japan, it's a household name, a shiver down the spine. X lights up with it. Posts like, "Dragon's Triangle ate another ship," or "Saw a dragon in the waves, I swear," half joking, half believing, racking up likes. Tourists flock to Miyake Island or Iwo Jima, edges of the triangle, snapping pics of stormy seas, hoping for a glimpse of mystery. Tour guides weave tales for visitors. See that wave? That's the dragon's breath, transforming folklore into a captivating attraction. As of today, it's alive, less studied than its Atlantic cousin, but Japan keeps it burning with stories and whispers. It's a mix of dread and awe, a Pacific puzzle we can't shake. Why does it stick? Because it's more than lost ships. It's a dragon's tale we want to believe. So here we are, the Dragon's Triangle, a Pacific riddle wrapped in waves and whispers. Is the Dragon's Triangle just a natural phenomenon? Or is there something far more ancient and far more dangerous lurking beneath the waves? The answer may never surface, but the mystery will keep us searching. What's your take? A natural trap or a deeper secret? Drop your wildest theories below. I'm reading everyone. If this voyage hooked you, smash that like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more untold mysteries. Until next time, keep your eyes on the horizon. Who knows what's swimming out there?